All right, welcome to NYCer Kitchen. Today we are going to make a full English breakfast. We just got back from Myers of Keswick, which is a shop in the West Village that's been around for a pretty long time. And they specialize in all sorts of English goodies, a lot of it that's imported directly from the UK. So we're gonna make a full English breakfast, and this is all ingredients from them except for some common ingredients like the tomato, mushroom. This bread we got from the Green Market at Union Square, and some eggs. But everything else that goes into this breakfast, the Heinz beans, the back bacon, the bangers, sausages, and the black pudding, that all comes from Myers of Keswick. So let's start off. First, we're gonna put the bangers into the oven. This is actually how they recommend making it. So what we're gonna do is we've already got this oven set at 350 degrees and preheated, and we're just gonna put these bangers into there. I've got this cookie sheet lightly oiled so that these guys don't stick. And then we're gonna let those go for about 20 minutes is what they say. So we will set the time for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we gotta start frying up the rest of our ingredients. Full English breakfast is also called a fry-up. So we've got this nice griddle, it's from Lodge, and we're gonna start heating that up. Now, you don't want too high of a heat. You just want kind of a low sizzle going. So we're gonna start heating that up. I'll put a little bit of oil down. Because if you notice, this bacon doesn't actually have a lot of fat streaked through it like you would see with normal American bacon. Normal American bacon uses pork belly. This is what they call back bacon. It's got a lot of tenderloin, kind of what you would use for pork chop in it. It's still cured. It's not necessarily smoked. And it's got a little less fat content than you would get from the American pork belly style bacon. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of oil. The black pudding also doesn't have a lot of oil in it. That is pork blood and oats. Those are the primary components. And this one, I think it's technically Irish, but tastes like the English one to me. So what else are we gonna need to do? We're gonna start also heating up some oil to start this tomato. Slice up that tomato. And the mushrooms, and then we'll do the beans in the same pot too, just to be economical. So what do we need? We need a cutting board so that we can cut our veggies. This is just the cutting board that we use for cooked foods and washed veggies. All right, we'll start with that tomato. It's the middle of winter, so it's not really good season for tomatoes. This is just something from the supermarket. Not the greatest tomatoes, but you gotta make do. So since this one's kind of big, I'll go ahead and quarter it. And toss a little bit of salt on them. And start them off in this oil. Alright, let's get some of them to flip these guys. Just moving that oil around.
Have a name for the griddle?
Oh yeah, you named our griddle Tom Griddle. Tom Griddle. And if we treat him real nice, he won't become a dark wizard. Okay, open up our beans too. Oh. That's it there. So the funny thing about Heinz beans is that these are like the standard beans for full Englishes, even though, you know, Heinz is an American company. It got started in the, I think around the Boston area or something like that. Or was it Philly? Where is Heinz located? No, this one just says the UK. I think it might be Philly. So actually the story is kind of funny. All this was started in the US. Heinz started making a version of baked beans. And baked beans were actually inspired by Native Americans who used to stew beans in bear fat and maple syrup. So you get that kind of savory and sweet combination. And so Americans started doing that with pork fat and beans and molasses. So that was baked beans. You've probably seen Boston baked beans. Then that was exported to the UK. And in the UK, they changed it a little bit again. And what they did was they found the molasses a little bit sweet, so they changed it to a tomato-based sauce, and then kind of evolved into what it is today. And now Heinz beans are the beans in the UK. They use them for all kinds of stuff. They put them in sandwiches. They obviously use it in here.
Too.
They put it on top of spaghetti there?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right, so we're gonna start off this black pudding. And we'll let that sizzle for a little bit. Chop these mushrooms. These are porcini mushrooms, right?
No, they're cremini.
Cremini mushrooms. One of these two, cremini, porcini, they rhyme. From the green market too. Do you remember the name of the stand?
I actually don't.
Oh, well, we'll try to figure that out and give them a shout out. These are pretty good looking mushrooms. Toss this stuff out. Those tomatoes sound like they're doing pretty well. Give them a little color. It's nice when they release a little bit of juice, because then that will help flavor the mushrooms too. I'm gonna need a plate for this. We'll get a big plate. Actually, more kind of like a bowl, because we're gonna have the beans and everything. It's gonna be kind of juicy. Alright. See that ready for these when they come out. These are starting to sizzle, which is nice. Starting to get a little color. They don't look like the most appetizing things in the world, but really, we enjoy.
What they lack in looks, they make up in flavor.
Exactly. It's just so delicious. You know, they don't have that kind of, there's that kind of blood taste sometimes that you get if you eat, you know, certain things that are, you know, just pork blood without a lot of spice. But these are so nicely spiced, and they've got the oatmeal or the, the oats in there. They kind of look like maybe there's a little bit of barley in there or something. That really offsets any funkiness that you might get from the blood. Really good stuff. Okay, these are looking good. Nice and warmed up. A little browned like that. All right, and then we'll go in with our mushrooms. The cremini mushrooms. Let's see, we need some salt for those guys. That'll help to draw out some of the moisture in them and flavor them too. Yeah, we should flip our bangers. See how they're looking. Oh, yep, they're pumping up. So, funny story on why they're called bangers. The story goes that in World War I, there's a shortage of meat, so they had to put all kinds of fillers in sausages. And sometimes they would add too much water. And they had too much water in them. While they were cooking, they would explode in the oil and they'd go bang. So that's why they're called bangers. Put a little bit more oil so it doesn't dry out totally. Alright, we got 8 minutes left on the clock there. These are going. I'm going to move these up here. This top burner always gets warmer, so they'll sizzle better up here. Meantime, we can start some of the other components. Oh, those are starting to smell nice. Delicious. You smell the black pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, right? Let's see, what do we need to do? I'm going to start with some of this back bacon here. Start it off. Make sure to lay it out flat. Move this guy up. Let's go. All right. These flipped. Oh, they're getting some. I don't know if you can see that nice color on them. Yeah. There's lard in these. That's why they do brown up nicely. Okay. Check on these mushrooms. They're starting to brown nicely and give off some juices. Those are almost there, and then we can tip the beans in here and we'll be done. And the other two ingredients are our bread. I think we'll be good and just do one piece of bread. What do you think?
Two.
2 pieces bread?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not being good. And we'll get the eggs later too. Guess we gotta butter that bread. And get a knife to butter it. I got some butter in here. So we're just gonna fry the, it's actually not toast, I think. Technically you're supposed to fry the bread, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fry it on top of the griddle, where we've already got that all that delicious fat going. And you know what, I will just butter one side so as not to be too gluttonous. Be kind to my arteries. Alright, so these look ready to flip. These are pretty thin, so they cook fairly fast. They do have a tendency to curl up, and so I like to put a press on top of them, just to weigh them down, keep them on the griddle a little bit more. Let's see, these guys are almost done, I think. Back here. Alright. How are my mushrooms doing? Yeah, it's nice you can get that mushroom juice to kind of deglaze all the burnt bits from the tomato. Get a nice flavor going overall. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, these are done. I'm gonna pull them out, and then we can start warming up our Heinz beans. It really is amazing how one company has sort of created the de facto beans in the UK. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I know there's actually just like maybe just like one big factory where a lot of their output in the UK is just Heinz beans. Because like we were talking about, they go through a lot of these beans there. Yeah, so they put them on sandwiches. They also put chips, basically kind of big French fries on sandwiches. They call it a chip buddy. Maybe we'll make that for the channel one day. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Should be interesting. Alright, and that's pretty straightforward. That should just be able to warm up. We'll wash that. Let's see. These black puddings are ready to pull. Yeah, they got a nice color on them. Smelling really good. And then our bangers will be done soon. We'll move these guys up to the top. Oh, maybe turn that down a little bit. Just gotta deal with a hot burner up there. Okay. Get these rashers of bacon up there. You'll get some nice color up there, I'm sure. Okay. And then start with the bread. Turn that side down. I'm gonna get some of that bacon going. The eggs we can do kind of last. Let's see, the sausages, bangers, they got 2 minutes left. And then I'm gonna put them on the griddle so they get a little bit more color. I don't think they're getting a ton of color in there. I bet this back bacon is getting color. It's spitting all over the place. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Switch the position of that one. Alright. Cook this bread. Oh, starting to get some color on that fried bread. Very good, very good. These guys done yet? It's not really bubbling yet, so I don't think it's quite done. Yeah, New York is really great because you can get all these ingredients for these really authentic things, and just make them at home. I think actually it's been kind of tough for us to find a great place that just makes full English breakfasts. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know. We've been kind of resorting to doing it ourselves lately, which has worked out fine, you know. All right, I'm gonna pull those, put them up on the side here. Move the bread up. Oh, no color. We'll get them right in that bacon fat and get them fried. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use more oil to fry those, but I tell you, I'm a little afraid to use more oil. These should give some oil too. Okay. Let them sizzle a little bit. These beans are looking pretty warm. Almost done. Getting there. Yeah, get them a little charred. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. And we can start with eggs. We'll just do 2 eggs. Can we fit 2 eggs here? I think so. I like them sunny side up. I think that's kind of the traditional way to do it in the UK too. Yeah, look at that color on that egg. These are happy eggs. Free range blue and brown heritage breed. They have these really nice colored yolks, and they taste delicious too. You can see they're photogenic and they're delicious. Really glad that we're starting to get them in our neighborhood. Oh, I broke that one. Not good. Not good. Oh, I also got some shell in there.
Maybe third time's a charm.
I don't know if I have space. I'm gonna wash my hands. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's starting to get some color. Let's just do a little bit more on the other side and I think we'll be good to go. It's really nice to have this griddle so you can fit a lot of stuff at once. Getting some color on these bangers. Very good. Salt these eggs. Like a little pepper on them too. Yeah, these beans are looking fine. We just keep them at a low simmer. We can start plating this real soon. How are these looking? I think these are fine.
When was the first time you had a full English?
First time I had a full English? Jeez, I don't know. Long time ago. So long ago, I don't even really remember.
I think the first time I had a full English was with you. We went to Joneswood Foundry on the Upper East Side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that place was pretty good. They still around?
I believe they are. I believe they are.
Get some eggs down. You know what? Well, yeah, I guess I'll try to fit it over here. If it'll come off. And let the white set on that one a little bit more before we go after it. It's a shame I cracked that one. The yolk on that one. That's a full English, all right. So a lot going on that bowl, huh? We can start, I think, just putting this in the middle. Make sure we get a lot of sauce going too. Move this out a little bit. Yeah. Turn off the stove for me?
Yeah.
Did you get both of them?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay. And get this egg up. All right, here we are. Full English. Wow, look at that. Huh? Does that look good? We got HP sauce,
Yes.
brown sauce. That's also from Myers of Keswick. They got the real deal stuff. Although it's made in the Netherlands. Kind of strange. But it's a really tasty sauce. Goes well with meats and stuff. It's excellent. Help me out. I'm gonna get, I'll take this bad egg.
Aww.
It's all right. It's still like runny. So it'll still be good, I think. Get a little bit of everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wow.
That's nice.
They're so nice. Yeah, nice crisp casing on these.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's why you bake them in the oven first.
Yeah. Should we get a spoon so that we can serve up the mushrooms and the beans? We gotta get some bean sauce. I think one of the brilliant things about this breakfast is that the beans also kind of make a sauce that you can dip stuff in. But there's also brown sauce. Good stuff. All right. Now the key is you try to get a little bite of everything.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's easier said than done for sure. Yeah, break that yolk. Oh yeah. Get a little stuff on there. Beans. You know, get some that black pudding on there. Take a little bit of this bacon. There's just so much stuff. So much stuff that goes on one of these. It's amazing though. It's such a good combination.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody thought of putting all this stuff together. It's crazy. I'm just gonna like cut a piece of toast off and see if I can like spear everything together. Get everything.
Wow.
Oh my god. So close,
Very
so
close,
close,
very
so
close.
close, so close. Just need this little bit of tomato to get on there before everything falls apart. That was so good.
Yeah.
Getting that bite with everything. Oh my god. Delicious. Myers of Keswick. What an amazing place. Full English. Just one of the best breakfasts you could possibly hope to have.
Yeah. And they also make a lot of prepared foods, a lot of snacks that you find in the UK.
Yeah, if you're a UK expat, that place has got to be, it's like a second home for you. All right, we're gonna finish this up. Hope you guys had fun watching. And maybe if you're next time in New York, you know, check out Myers of Keswick, West Village. All right, it was fun. Have a nicer day, everybody.